Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my content. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you can get updated for any new content, any new videos that I put out. I'd really appreciate it. I really want to grow this channel and I need your help to do that. In this video, we are going to do an Omnia fishing unboxing. I had 2 boxes coming in the mail the other day with different fishing products. I want to show you what I got, and I want to share a little bit more with you about OmniaFishing.com. I'm sure many of you have not heard of OmniaFishing.com yet, but OmniaFishing.com is a new online tackle shop made just for you. And the special thing about OmniaFishing.com is that you can search by lake, and they've already done all the research, done all the hard work for you, so that way you can buy baits that are specifically picked out for the lake that you're searching for. So if you're going to the California Delta, you can find baits for the California Delta. If you're going to Lake Conroe, you can find baits for Lake Conroe. Now, this website is new, so like I just said, the Delta hasn't gotten fully done yet. We're in the process of getting that done. I'm fortunate enough to be able to help out with OmniaFishing.com and try to get some of those baits and different techniques out there to you guys so it makes your shopping experience easier. You can buy baits that you're confident in, and we're simplifying the research and simplifying the process to make sure you catch more fish. I know we're all busy and we have a ton of stuff going on in all of our lives, and we don't always have the time to sit at the computer or make a ton of phone calls in order to find out what is working at a certain lake, especially if we've never been there before. Now, if we've gone to these lakes a lot of different times, then we probably have an idea on what baits to take or what baits to throw and what time of year to throw certain things. But a lot of us, like myself, go to lakes that we've never been to before, or lakes that you've only been there once or twice, and OmniaFishing.com is making that process so much easier by doing all the research, doing all the hard part for you to pick out specific baits, specific techniques for that specific lake. And it's going to be awesome for you to be able to go there, figure out where you're going to go fishing, and buy the tackle that you need to catch fish at that body of water. It's basically bringing the tackle shop online, and I think it's an awesome idea, and I think it's something that you guys are going to be able to take advantage of. So the other day I posted a Instagram story picture of 2 boxes that I got from OmniaFishing.com, and I want to show you what I bought, some things that I'm looking forward to using myself and catching more fish with. You've also might have seen me trying to sell some of my old equipment. I sold a couple of bait casting rods, I sold a few different spinning reels, and I have new stuff that I want to share with you. I want to let you know what I bought. I want to let you know what I'm using. None of this stuff in this box is going to break the bank. This is stuff that you can use, that you can catch fish on, that you can use confidently. I'm going to be using it. I'll be using it at my tournaments. I'll be using it in my videos. You're going to see me using this stuff. So it's not like an unboxing video to just show you a bunch of products that I'm never going to use. This unboxing video is stuff that I'm going to have in my boat, that I'm going to be using on a regular basis, and I just want to let you know what I bought. Maybe you want to buy some of the same stuff, maybe you don't, whatever. But I want to show you what I got, let you know some of the price points on these things, and you might be surprised that this stuff isn't the top of the line reel or the top of the line this or that. You know, I'm just like you. I'm buying a lot of my own stuff, and price really does matter, and I know that price really matters for you too. So I want to share what I got and what's important to me about the equipment that I got. So the other day you might have seen me post a picture on my Instagram story of 2 boxes, and it said Omnia Fishing on it, and I bought some stuff from OmniaFishing.com. I want to show you what I bought. I recently got this stuff. I hadn't even opened any of the boxes yet. I had to retake this shot right here because I had some camera issues. So you might notice one of the boxes open, the reel handle put on, but that's just because I literally unboxed it for the first time in a different take, but I had some camera issues, so I had to retake it so that way you guys could see what I bought, and that's why this is open. But I want to show you what I got, the price points on it, because I'm going to be using this stuff myself, and I want to show you what I got, talk to you about why I got it, and if you want to get it too, that's great. There will be links in the description of this, so that way if you want to go get any of this equipment yourself, then I want to provide you easy access to do so. So one of those boxes was bigger and one of those boxes was smaller. We're gonna start off with the smaller box, and the first thing I'm gonna take out of here is the Omnia fishing hat. Pretty cool hat, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be wearing it, you'll be seeing me with it on. One of the other things I got in there was the koozie, and that's one of the Omnia fishing logos. And here's another one as well. You gotta keep the drinks cold, you gotta keep the water, the beer, the soda, whatever, or those energy drinks, you know I drink those. You gotta keep them cold. Cool little koozie from Omnia. The next thing I'm gonna show you is the Daiwa Fuego 1000D. Like I said, I had to retake this shot. That's why this box is open. Literally the last shot, this Daiwa Fuego was in the packaging, in the bag with no reel handle on it. I actually just put this on here. This is only maybe the second time that I've actually reeled this thing myself. Really happy with this. I did my homework on this reel. This reel is only $100. That's a pretty inexpensive spinning reel. You can spend almost as much as you want on that kind of stuff, but I went with this $100. I was looking for something specifically in that $100 range, and I heard a lot of good things about this Daiwa Fuego. I'd go and talk to people. I'd say, hey, what reel should I get in that $100 range? And I heard the Daiwa Fuego come up multiple times, so I had to try it myself. And you might have seen me with some stuff for sale. I had 2 reels on there, or 2 bait casting reels and 3 spinning reels that I recently sold. And this unboxing is all the stuff that I replaced that with. So I've normally been using Shimano products for a long time, but I really wanted to get into using some of these Daiwa products because I've heard a lot of good things. I wanted to be able to, you know, see for myself. I don't have a Daiwa sponsorship. I don't have a Shimano sponsorship or anything like that. I bought these myself from omniafishing.com, and I just want to let you know what I got and what I think about this thing. So far, it's super smooth. It's a great reel, in my opinion, in that $100 range from Daiwa. You know, I'm looking forward to using this. I haven't even spooled up any line on here or anything like that. I got 2 more of these, and you might see them in the next box, but I got 2 more of these from Omnia Fishing. And let's get to the next item in the box, but I'm really excited to use this guy. So we got one more item in this smaller box, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna like it. A lot of you guys probably already have this reel, but this is my first one. And it is the Daiwa Tatula SV. It is the right-hand model. Like I told you guys, I haven't even taken any of this stuff out of the box. It's literally still in the packaging, still in the plastic wrap. Came with some J-Braid X4 in the island blue color. You guys all know I like that high visibility stuff, so that was an added little bonus. Probably gonna use that Daiwa J-Braid as the reel backing. I don't really know that I'm gonna be spooling this up with straight braid, but it was an added bonus to have some of that braid come for free with the reel, so that's pretty cool. Use it as backing, that way I don't have to put all fluorocarb on there. And I'm gonna take this plastic wrap off and I'll show you this Tatula SV. So one of the reasons why I got this Daiwa Tatula is because I heard a lot of good things about it. You know, I know that a lot of the Daiwa Elite guys were promoting that reel a lot when it first came out. And I think that it was just one of those things that I wanted to try. I've been using Corrados for a long time. Those are great reels, but I just wanted to try something different. Just like I said with the Daiwa Fuego, I'd been using the Shimano NASCIs. They're in that same price range, so I wanted to try something equivalent. I felt like this was pretty equivalent to the Corrado in terms of price range, so I wanted to try this Daiwa Tatula, and I'm pretty excited to get it open, get it out on the water, see if I can catch some fish with it, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to do the job. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to like it. I played around with this at the Fred Hall show, and pretty much whenever I was in a tackle shop wanting to look at some reels, I was looking at this thing. This is a pretty sweet reel right here. I really like it. It looks good. It's super smooth. I like the metal components on here. This is the 6:3:1 gear ratio. This is something I'm going to be throwing some reaction baits on. I like that 6:3:1 gear ratio because I feel like for me personally, I end up fishing the reaction baits too fast when I have a 7 or higher gear ratio with my reaction baits. So for me, it helps me slow down enough to fish those things effectively. So I'll be throwing this on, you know, a reaction bait rod or something like that. Probably have a reel backing. Like I said, I'll use some of that Daiwa J braid just because it came for free, and put that on here as a backing. And then I will put on some probably around 12 pound fluorocarbon, probably some Seagar or something like that, and hopefully catch a lot of reaction bait fish with this. And I'm pretty excited about this reel. I can't wait to get on the water and catch some fish on it. So that's it from the small box. I got one more box to open for you guys right now, and it's the bigger Omnia box. The hat, the koozie, and something else in this bigger box, and the stickers were all kind of bonuses because I'm going to be working with Omnia. I can't wait to do some research, you know, let them know what's worked for me at different lakes so I can share that with you and whoever else goes onto the Omnia site. I think it's a really good format, and I think it's a really good, you know, way of trying to reach you guys, to try to help you, to try to provide value for you with your shopping experience. I just think it's something really cool, pretty innovative for an online retailer to do. And I got some of those things as bonuses just because I'm going to be helping out, working with them as well. So let's get to this bigger box. So one of the things I wanted to remind you guys of is that I sold equipment to buy the stuff that's in this box, and the other box for that matter. I sold 2 Shimano Curados and 3 Shimano Symmetry spinning reels. That's how I recouped some of the money that I needed to buy this stuff. So I don't want you to think that I just went out and bought all this crazy stuff like I'm rich or anything, because it's far from it. I'm not even fishing a tournament next week because of the fact that I don't have the finances right now to fish it. I'm fortunate to be able to fish one at the California Delta in April, which we'll talk about more later on. Super pumped about that. I got exciting news to tell you guys about that when I get a little bit closer. There's only basically one reason why I'm able to fish it. I can't wait to share it with you, but some things came together, and I'm super pumped. I'm going to be able to go up to the California Delta, fish the Wild West Bass Trail Tournament. Can't wait for that. But let's get back to what's in this big box right here. The first thing in here is an Omnia sweatshirt. You saw me wearing this in my last interview I did with Kevin Finley, and this sweatshirt's super comfy. Can't wait to wear this out fishing. It's just a great sweatshirt. That was an added bonus. Thank you to the guys at Omnia. So far, my experience working with those guys so far with emails and phone calls and all that, it's just been awesome. Super reliable, super consistent communication. It's just been awesome. So the next thing that's in this larger box right here is another Daiwa Fuego 1000. And the reason why I've got another one of these is because, like I said, I sold 3 spinning reels and 2 casting reels, and I had to replace them. I need that equipment for the tournaments just to have the versatility that I need in order to have different baits tied on, especially during practice, because a lot of times in practice you're going to be fishing a lot of different baits, a lot of different depth ranges, trying to find where the most active fish are. So you need a lot of that equipment, especially just to help you to use your time efficiently out in practice and even during the tournament, because sometimes practice doesn't give you all the information that you need. So you need to, have a lot of equipment out on the deck so that we can grab something and fish it. So that's why, I'm replacing all those reels, and haven't opened this one yet. You can tell it's completely closed. Open it up for you. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about why I got it or anything like that, or what I think about it, because we already did that with the other Fuego. But I just want to show you literally, guys. Have not opened this thing. Still in there. The reel's not even in this bag because it's in one of the other bags that are in the box here. This bag has the reel handle in it. Still haven't even had a chance to put line on it, put that reel handle on, or anything like that. But I wanted to share with you guys what I got. And I got another Daiwa Fuego in there. So I got 3 new Daiwa Fuegos in the 1000 size. I really like that 1000 size. For me personally, I just like the way it balances out my rods. I feel like it's super light. I feel like I can fish it all day when the bite's tough and I need to have a spinning rod in my hand all day long. I just really like that smaller, compact reel. And I found myself going from some of the larger size reels down to those ones. If there comes a point where I felt like I wanted to go back up to the higher or the bigger reel sizes, I will. I don't have any, loyalty specifically to the smaller ones, but right now that's what I'm leaning towards. But I know that a lot of guys like those 2500s and even 3000, sizes. So it's all personal preference. I've found that I really like that smaller spinning reel for myself personally. So the last thing in this box that I'm gonna be able to show you today, and it's the last thing that I bought, so this is everything that I got from omniafishing.com, is another Daiwa Tatula SV. This one came with J-braid as well. This is the dark green color J-braid. Like I said in the last one, probably use it as a reel, as a line backing, because I don't like to spool up, you know, all fluorocarbon onto my reels. I like to use a little bit of a backing so that way, you know, I don't waste any of that fluorocarbon, because fluorocarbon can be expensive. So this way, when I use, you know, braid backing or something like that, it allows me to basically get two spools or two reels spooled up from one of the, you know, smaller size, you know, fluorocarbon spools that you buy, because you know how they have the different, you know, amounts per spool. They have the really big bulk ones, and then they have the, you know, 150 or, you know, 200 yards of line or something like that on a spool. You know, this one, this way with the reel backing, I'm able to get a couple reels spooled up with fresh line instead of just using that one spool for one reel. Let's open up this Daiwa Tatula SV, get it out of this plastic wrapping, you know, and this one is not the same gear ratio as the last one. This one is going to be the 7 gear ratio, so it's going to be a little bit faster than the other one that I showed you a minute ago. And like I said, I haven't opened up any of this stuff. Still in the original plastic wrapping. The reason I went with the higher gear ratio on this one is because I'm going to be fishing this one with, you know, slower baits, you know, maybe like a jig or a Texas rig or a Carolina rig, something like that. So that's why I went to this higher gear ratio. The actual specific gear ratio is 7.3 to 1, and it's going to be a little bit faster. You're going to get a little bit more line retrieve per handle turn. That's what the ratios mean. So basically, the spool itself turns 7.3 times for every time you turn the handle. So from right here to there, the spool turned 7.3 times. So that's what those gear ratios are. So like the last one, it was a slower gear ratio, so that means that the spool turns less time, so less line gets pulled in with one turn of the reel. So that's why you can reel this thing the same speed right here with this reel versus the other reel, and this one's gonna reel in your bait faster than the other one. So you wanna kind of play with that sometimes depending on what kind of fishing that you're doing. But I'm super excited about this one. It's gonna be a great reel. I'm just really excited about it. I just really think that these Daiwas are gonna really be good equipment for me to get familiar with, to use, and that way I'll be able to answer more of your guys' questions of which one do you think that you should buy, or what do I have preference in, or is this even a good reel? What do you think of Daiwa, or what do you think of Shimano? I want to be able to answer those questions. Because like I said earlier, I have no sponsorship with Daiwa or anything like that. I just wanted to get this stuff to be more familiar with it with myself, and I heard a lot of good things about the Tatulas. I heard good things about the Fuego, so I wanted to try them out for myself, and so far I'm pretty happy with it. I can't wait to get it on the water myself and get even more familiar with it and catch some fish. So I really hope you enjoyed getting an inside look into the stuff that I bought from omniafishing.com. I encourage you guys to go check out the links in the description of this video. Familiarize yourself with their site. You know, check into all the different stuff that they have there, the benefits of shopping with them, and all of that. I think that you'll be really happy with the design of the site, with what they're trying to accomplish with their shop by lake. There's a lot of different how-to videos. They have Ned rig information. They have a lot of other stuff. You know, Seth Fighter is one of the guys that they have on board with them to help out with this whole development of fish by lake and all that stuff. Go check out their website. It's omniafishing.com. I'm excited to be working with them myself. I can't wait to be putting out content for you guys out on their site and all that. So check out the links in the description of this video. I encourage you guys to buy any of this stuff. I'm really excited about it. They got a lot of different tackle rods, other reels, other tackle, a bunch of stuff on there. Go check out their site. You know, obviously, feel free to buy any of the same stuff that I got. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I have no problem with you guys doing that. If you like this video, please like it, please share it, please comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you get updated on all my new content coming out. I really hope that you like this video, that you figured out or you got information about why I bought this stuff, what I'm hoping to do with it, so that way maybe you can apply it to your own fishing. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch it, and stay tuned for more, and go catch some fish.